Do you love me? Do you need me? Do you want me? Do you love me?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are continuing my Halloween series here for the month of October. If you haven't seen my first two looks, I'll definitely link them right here. You can click that little eye icon. I'll also leave a link down in the description below if you want to check those videos out. I just wanted to mention that for the beginning of my series, since it's still early in the month of October, I wanted to start with some kind of simple, easy, achievable looks that you could easily do for Halloween. But as the month progresses and as we get closer to Halloween, my looks will begin to intensify and become a little more gory, bloody, and scary. So if that's something that you're waiting for, or that's something that you would want to see, send some ideas my way on what kind of looks you would want to see. And I'm definitely going to be making a lot more scarier videos in the future. I actually don't have like any blood or anything like that on me right now, which I need to get. I'm waiting for some to get here pretty soon. But if you want to like put some blood into this look, make this look a little bit scarier, make it your own, you could totally do that. That's totally fine. I'm just showing you like the basics of how to achieve this look. Today, we're actually going to be doing like a lowrider gangster clown kind of look. But yeah, if you don't want to miss out on any of my future Halloween videos to come, I would definitely subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that post notification bell. That way you're notified every single time I upload and you won't miss a single video. But let's just go ahead and get into this video. I am going to be switching to a voiceover because, like I mentioned in my previous video, it just kind of helps me get into the groove of things and like really focus in on what I'm doing instead of trying to talk while I'm doing my makeup, because that just takes me forever and we'll be here all day. So yeah, I'm just going to switch to a voiceover and let's go ahead and get into this video.
So we already have our face done, and we're going to move on to the eyes using the Joann's Beauty Dark Lust palette. I love this top row, these neutral browns. We're going to be dipping into these first two and blending that into the crease with a large blending brush. Taking this dark brown eyeshadow next, we're going to be focusing that a little bit lower in the crease. Next, I'm going to be taking this gorgeous plum glittery eyeshadow, and I put that on my lid with my finger first and then go in with a brush and spray it with some Fix Plus just to give it a more metallic feel, and then I just pack that all over the lid. And next we're going to go in with that very pretty maroon shade and just blend that out into the crease. So basically doing the same steps that we did to the lid, I'm taking that to the lower lash line and mixing those brown eyeshadows together and then going in with that maroon shade and blending that out. And here I'm quickly tightlining my top lash line and my bottom lash line. This is just going to make the eye look a little bit more smoky, and then we are going to be adding some eyeliner. For eyeliner, I'm using my NYX matte liquid liner in black, and we're just going to be creating a wing. And here is my gorgeous lash book from Joann's Beauty. I love it. We're going to be using Sinaloa.
Do you want me?
Taking this gorgeous golden shadow from the Dark Lust palette, I'm using that to highlight my brow bone and also my inner corner. I actually use this highlighter all over my face most of the time, like literally every day. It's such a beautiful highlighting shade. Just gonna apply a little bit of mascara. I actually love applying mascara once I put my falsies on because I feel like it just amps them up a whole lot more. So you don't want to forget that, and don't forget your lower lash line as well. So we're going to move on to the face part, and what I use is this Milani Brow Tint Pen. I've had this for a really long time and I love it because it's super light on the skin, and right here like I messed up and you could easily like rub it away. I just went over it with some bronzer and then started over. I usually use this to like sketch out most of my looks before I kind of go in and commit with like a black eyeshadow or black eyeliner or anything like that. It kind of gives you a little wiggle room to make mistakes, but I'm pretty much just drawing like these shapes onto my face. It's hard to explain, but I'll let you watch and yeah, just go from there. Like I said, if you make a mistake, it's easy to kind of wash away. I just wouldn't recommend going straight in with some eyeliner or anything like that. Once you have like a general sketch of how you want everything to look, I'm going to be taking some white eyeshadow and filling all of those areas in. The reason why I use eyeshadow instead of like a body paint or anything like that is because I like how the shadow is a little more subtle. I feel like if I were to use a body paint, it would just be like stark white, and I didn't really want it to be that bright. I just kind of wanted it to look I wouldn't say natural, but just a little softer on these areas. So I just put eyeshadow basically everywhere. And if you cover up the lines, that's fine because we're going to be going over it later with like some eyeliner. So you can bring those details back. I don't really keep everything super duper clean because I know like if you get out of the lines or anything like that, you could easily clean up your mistakes with concealer. So don't be too worried about that.
Do you love me?
So next, I'm just basically continuing the process of sketching the area around my mouth. I kind of just jump around from my eyes to my mouth just to continue the whole look as a whole. I feel like if I jump around and look at it as one entire look, then I can keep everything the same and kind of together instead of focusing on one area at a time. But yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. You just want to draw a general shape. And again, if you make mistakes, you can always kind of fix it later. And then just fill everything in with that same white eyeshadow. I also leave my lips bare because I'm going to be going with some lipstick a little bit later, but if you wanted to completely cover your lips and kind of like mask them, you can totally do that too. Next, I'm just adding a little bit of shadow around these shapes because I just felt like it gave it a little more dimension. And we are going to be going over this with a darker brown, but I just wanted to add layers at a time. And as I'm packing this brown eyeshadow, I'm also going in with a tiny bit of white eyeshadow just to blend out those edges because I don't want it to be harsh at all. And I just pretty much do this all over my face.
Do you need me? Do you want me?
So now we're going to be going in with some black eyeliner and basically tracing everything that we just did. And yeah, pretty much it. You want to take your time with this step because I did notice it was a little hard for me. I'm not sure if it was because of the eyeliner or what, but my hands were really shaky. So yeah, just take your time and always remember you could fix it with concealer. And this is where we're going to be taking that dark brown and just filling these little like triangle shapes in, and also continuing that shading around these shapes. Like I said, I felt like this added a lot more dimension, and if you wanted to, you could totally fill in these little shapes with a different color. If you wanted to do red or just completely black or anything like that, it's totally your choice. And as I'm adding that brown, again, I'm blending with a different eyeshadow brush just because we don't want any harsh lines. And here I am quickly taking some concealer because this little spot right here was getting on my nerves, and yeah, I just had to clean up some lines. I'm also going to be adding a little clown nose, doing the exact same steps, kind of sketching it out first, filling it in with white eyeshadow, adding some shading around the edges, and then lastly filling it out with some black eyeliner. I'm also going to be doing this to my chin as well because I did want this to look like a lowrider clown, so I just felt like the nose kind of just added that clownness, you know? Next, I'm going to be taking a NYX, I think it's a NYX eyeliner, but I actually use it as a lip liner. You could really use any brown lip liner that you have. I actually love using this trick because it makes my lips look so much better when I wear red lipstick. If you use a brown lip liner and then also kind of fill in the edges of your lips, like the corners, this is going to make your lips look so much more round and plump when you put a red lipstick on top as opposed to using a red lip liner. You'll see. You'll see what I'm talking about. And for lipstick, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Outlaw liquid lipstick. Do you see what I mean? Like the shadow of the brown lip liner just kind of peeks through underneath the red lipstick and it just gives your lips like that extra oomph. Like I just love how it looks. So if you haven't tried this trick, definitely try it and tell me what you think because it works for me, so I want to know if it works for you too.
Well, that pretty much completes this look, you guys. I hope you guys loved it. I actually really like how it came out. It was a little bit hard because some of my lines were uneven. My hand was a little shaky, but that's okay. If you have trouble like that too, you could totally go back in and clean it up with some concealer like I did right here. Mine's definitely not very even, but it's okay. I still feel like I achieved what I wanted to do. If you guys wanted to recreate this look, definitely tag me in your post. I would love to see it. If you like how this look came out, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn your post notifications on. That way you're notified every single time I upload a Halloween video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy Halloween!